Hello, great souls. 12 lessons which 2024 has taught me. It has made me realize that life is more than what I think it is. And it has made me realize that it doesn't matter how life is treating you, but the way you treat life, that matters most. Stay tuned. In this video, I am going to share with you 12 lessons which I have learned from 2024, and it is going to add value in your life too. Lesson number 1 is let go of those environment, those habits, those relationships which are not adding any value, which are actually holding you back, which are making you doubt on you, which is actually sinking you down, which is toxic. I know it's hard somewhere, but you have to let go of these environment, these relationships, and these habits. And one thing, here no one else is going to take your responsibility. As you know, when we were little kids, obviously our parents used to take care of ourselves, right? That in what environment we are indulging in, what are the relationships we are taking care of, right? What are the habits we are inculcating, developing. Our parents used to take care. But ever since now we have grown up, who is going to take accountability? Who is going to take responsibility? Obviously you, right? So be aware, observe. I don't know for sake of what you are not ready to leave, right? But you have to. I did observe there were environments, there were some habits, and there were some relationships, intentionally, unintentionally, knowingly, unknowingly, were trying to stop me, holding me back. But I took my responsibility. And you have to take your responsibility here. Second lesson which 2024 has taught me is I always used to take profession over personal life. But it has made me realize that I have to reverse it. I have to take personal life over profession. When I talk about personal life, here I'm talking to you. I'm talking the relationship which you have with yourself, the relationship with which you have with some people who are actually very close ones to you, who actually matters, they really care, right? So what I was doing actually, that was a mistake, and please understand this time, otherwise it will be late. In our life, at some point of time, we think that we have to sacrifice. Okay, we think it's okay, this time I will take care of my relationship later on, first let me take care of my profession. It happens. But I want you to manage it. I want you to manage it. Yes, I can understand sometimes you have to sacrifice for this success, for things, but you have to balance it. If you're not going to balance that, you're going to miss one thing out of these two, right? If you ask who is happy in this life, obviously a person who has these two things. First, happy relationship and great career, right? These people are happy. But if you're going to miss one of them for the sake of another, then obviously you are going to regret. And believe it or not, I was literally not taking care of me. I'm talking about me, I'm talking about relationships, I'm talking about everything. But I always used to put profession over personal life. Third, very interesting lesson which 2024 has taught me is give more and you will get more. Earlier, I used to think, what is it? I'm not able to get it. But you won't believe when I actually encountered it in my life, I was quite shocked. Whether it is my life, social service, or it is whatever. But whenever I tried to give something with pure intention and pure heart, I was quite shocked. I was getting it back. Even I was not giving for the sake of getting it back. But still, I was getting it back. And you know what? It was coming back to me with triple folds. Thinking from where, how it is happening. So this is something I used to think, this karma and everything, law of attraction, whatever you call it. But I don't know what is it, but it works. When you give, you get back. Fourth interesting lesson which 2024 has taught me is don't fluctuate your life intentionally, because life has a habit of fluctuating itself. There is a great experience I have that look. There is a man made fluctuation which we make in our life, and then there is a natural fluctuation. Natural fluctuations will come no matter how hard you try to stop it. But what is this man made fluctuations? When you procrastinate, when you don't stand when you can stand, when you don't start when you can start. These are, some man made fluctuations. So don't make man made fluctuations, because life will fluctuate. Life will throw hardship. Sometimes your health, sometimes someone will go, a lot of things. It's numerous, I can't count, right? So be ready for the fluctuations, natural fluctuations which life will throw, and don't make this man made fluctuations intentionally. Fifth interesting lesson which 2024 has taught me is be aware of takers. Be aware of takers, because takers will make you realize that you are taking from them, but they will take from you. So be aware of those people who are literally making you doubt on you, who are not adding any value, but they are ready to take from you. They are ready to take from you, right? I know a lot of people in my life, they are everywhere. They are everywhere. They are just takers. They just want to take. They don't want to give anything, right? So I want you to observe, do observe in your surroundings, who are these people. Who are these people who are not just adding any value? They don't even think good about you. On your face, they just show you that we care about you, but at your back, oh my god, they're stabbing. Okay, you have to draw healthy boundaries. Otherwise, they can do anything. Seriously, they can do anything. They have literally great plans to ruin your plans. So be aware of these takers. Sixth interesting lesson: trust your gut, your intuition, your inner voice. Learn how to trust it. You know what? When you are confused in life, when you are not able to get what to do, what not to do, you try to seek advice and things from here and there. That's good. But learn to trust your intuition, your gut, your inner voice. And I don't know, I used to do it earlier too, but this 2024 has literally given me a very strong intuition, very strong gut. And I'm quite shocked, I always say, oh my god, I knew it. I already knew it and it happened. Learn how to make your intuition strong. Learn how to read your gut feeling. Learn how to listen to that little voice which tells you what you're supposed to do when you are in hardship or something. How it will happen? Not with distractions, like this world of distractions. With it, you can't. You have to sit with yourself. You have to do some practice. You have to learn how to be in silence. It's okay, I'm not talking about meditation, okay, which you just literally get scared whenever you listen the name of meditation. I'm just talking about silence. You don't even leave yourself for 5 minutes, in silence. People have literally forgotten the power of silence, okay? If you don't want to start with silence and anything, at least be a good listener. Try to learn how to be quiet, okay? So practice. Seventh interesting lesson: observe what you are busy with. Okay, sometimes it happens, it doesn't matter whether you are busy with damn important things, but at this time in your life, that's not needed. And I was quite shocked when I acknowledged encountered this. I was busy with a lot of stuff. The people who are in my surroundings used to praise a lot. Still, they praise a lot that wow, the things she is doing, marvelous, impeccable. But at this time in life, do you really need that? I was thinking, wow, I am doing great things, but this time I have to focus on other things. It doesn't matter if I'm doing great things, but I have to reduce some time. I have to cut off some time and have to give time to those activities which are actually adding value in my life this time. You know what? I had to sacrifice, and I sacrificed. Instead of reading 1 hour, I started reading half an hour only. Instead of journaling, for like all day long, I decided it's okay. Maybe 3 times in a day, just journal, right? And instead of studying for one hour, I decided, all right, just study for 30 minutes maybe. Why? Because that time, at that period of time, I had to give my time, my energy to other things. It could be maybe my other two YouTube channels, it could be my relationship, it could be other things, it could be anything, right? Be aware, do observe at this time of life. All right, it's okay, you have decided, you have made a beautiful to-do list that you have to do this and this matters in your life. But with the passage of time, things will change, right? Maybe this time you have to put a lot of energy on your channel, maybe, okay, or maybe your relationship, or maybe something else, right? That you have to focus. Lesson number 8, it triggered me. And what's that? I always say, in my videos, take breaks, but don't give up. Whatever it is, I'm not talking about big dreams and big goals. Even a lot of little things are there, because there's a beautiful saying, little by little, a little becomes a lot. And that's how you transform. And that's how your life transform, right? So what is that little thing on which you are giving up? Is that exercise? Is that drinking water? Is that speaking English? Is that learning any other skill? Is that starting your career, writing a book? Whatever it could be. Is that you are going to start your new business? Whatever it could be, take break, but don't give up. Okay? Because when you talk about success, it's 99 times failure. You have to walk, you have to climb. So it's okay, fail. Half frustration is creative. You have to fail, you have to get frustrated. And the more you will the more you will feel frustrated, the more you will feel creative. Okay, that creativity will come out of you. So it's okay. Take break, but don't give up. Whatever it is. Right now realize what is that thing which you have started. Maybe something came in life in between when you were doing that. Maybe you were learning this language and something happened. You had to take break. You took break, but now you are not starting. And another thing, don't take very long breaks, because when you take too long breaks, then it's hard to start over again. Lesson number 9, very interesting, very impeccable, has changed my life actually. So lesson number 9 is, don't be so hard on you. Don't be so hard on you. Let things sink naturally. Trust the natural process. I would like to share one of my experience here. You know what? Couple of months back, I was just scrolling a screen. I was just watching couple of old videos, okay, which I uploaded, I guess, 3 years back. You know what? There was no dark circles. Like, it was very clean, my eye and all. Like, there was no dark circles at all. Suddenly, I just checked one of my video, which I uploaded maybe couple of months back. I was literally shocked. Oh my god, what I did with my eyes. Like, literally black. Literally black. I was looking like, oh my god, a horrible lady. As you know, girls are quite conscious about their appearance, right? In my case, I literally forgotten that. I was not taking care of my hair, I was not taking care of my eyes, I was not taking care of my skin, not taking care of my body. The only thing which I was taking care of, my career. So what happened then? One day, a person noticed this thing, and that person said, "It's okay. Even these, dark circles are beautiful, because these dark circles shows that you have worked. You have worked a lot. You have done a lot of hard work. So this is a sign of your maturity." I said, "Yeah." But that person said, if you're not going to take care of it now, do you think after you will take more 2 3 years and you will make it more darker, and then you will take care of it and it will be fine? I said, that person is so right. I have to take care of me little bit at least. And you know what I did after that? You won't believe. You can check couple of my videos. You will be shocked after seeing the dark circles which I had. Then it's been couple of months now. I started taking care of my skin. I started taking care of my eyes. So it's not just about the skin. It's about a lot of things. I was not even eating properly. I was not doing anything. It's good to just wake up late night, don't sleep, do things, but balance it. Look, if your health will not be there, then what will be there? After all, your health is everything. I realized it, I noticed it, I started taking care of me, and then I noticed one thing, you know what? Even after taking care, even after taking care of me, and simultaneously I'm doing things in life, and I'm just trusting the natural process. I am consistent, smiling, walking, and doing things naturally, and I'm getting results. 10th and very interesting lesson: put yourself first and do what you feel like doing. Do what you feel like doing. It can be anything. Okay? Learn to spend time with you. Cry if you feel like crying. Smile if you feel like smile. Sing if you feel like singing. Listen songs if you feel like listening. Okay? Sometimes do what you feel like doing. Walk, go somewhere if you want to walk alone. Sometimes please, for the sake of you. Okay? So I did it. I was so rigid, damn hard on me. I was thinking, put everything aside. I don't want to do something which I like. Just put everything aside. Okay? You have just one life, right? So it's okay sometimes. Allow yourself. Allow yourself. There is an inner child. There is an inner child inside you, and we have killed that inner child. It's okay. Write couple of things which you love to do, whatever it can be, and you have to start. You have to do that. Whether it's dancing or it's singing or it is playing or learning skills, it can be anything. You have to start that thing. Lesson number 11, and very interesting lesson, very important lesson. Be decisive. Don't be indecisive. Don't sit on the fence. Sitting on the fence is literally very irritating, very frustrating. Have you ever noticed you are standing on the bridge? Neither you're going here nor you're going there, you're just standing. Bridges are not for standing or sitting or lying, whether you have to go there or here, right? So be decisive. I can understand sometimes you have big decisions in life, and sometimes you have just some little decisions, right? And sometimes we have literally very big decisions like relationship, partner, career, right? Spirituality, leaving something which is so important, which is so close to you, but this time you have to sacrifice. So be decisive. In every step of life you have a choice, right? And that choice is going to be your decision. You know yourself better, okay? And no one else knows. So you know yourself better, and you can take your decisions in a better way. So don't be indecisive. Believe it or not, this year I took a lot of big decisions. Why? Because I just wanted to be decisive. I was thinking, why to be indecisive? It's damn frustrated. It's irritating. I don't want to sit on the fence. Okay, so whether it comes to relationship, I took decision. Whether it comes to career, I took decision. Whether it comes to my health, I took decision. So take decision. Be decisive. Otherwise, it will give you mental fatigue, this mental haziness. Everything will be blurry. Don't live like this. Last, 12th, and very interesting lesson. Okay, it's been quite long I have been following it, but again, 2024 has made me realize that I have to refocus. Refocus. So, what's that? You may have heard a beautiful statement: you are the sum total of five people you sit with, but there is other way around. It's not every time that you are the sum total of five people you sit with. It's about you are the sum total of the books you read, the people with whom you sit, the content which you consume, right? The words which you use, your habits. You are the sum total of these things. So don't try to change yourself. Try to change these things. Try to change these things, and you will be changed automatically. All right. So be aware. Be aware of your environment. When I talk about your environment, I'm not just talking about people in your surroundings. I'm talking about everything. You know what? I have seen a lot of people are there in my surroundings. I see what they watch. I see what they listen. I see what they consume. I see what they read. I see what they talk. I see what they do. Do you know what? It is shaping you. It is shaping you. And you will become the sum total of your habit. And it reflects very easily. And that's why you won't believe I have made literally very strong, healthy boundaries. right? I am damn aware what I watch. I'm damn aware what I read. I'm damn aware with whom I'm surrounded with. And that's what I want you to do. You have to be aware. Don't let this dirt, this garbage enter in your mind. Okay, you have these five senses. Do you know what's the difficult task in this world? Controlling these five senses. What you watch, can you control it? What you listen, can you control it? What you smell, what you taste, what are you letting touch? Can you control it? I have seen a lot of people can do this. So if you can control your senses, yes, you are controlling your environment, right? So it is on you. You're not going to expect from other people that they are going to change for you. They are going to talk productively. They will give you something which with which you will get something productive. No, you have to take accountability. So 2025 is about to come like a fresh book. Okay, there are 365 pages in that book, and you are going to write. And you are going to decide how strong your each and every chapter will be, or you are going to make it a wasteful book, or make it a very strong book, even if you will not be there in this life, but people will love to read it. Okay, whatever lessons you have learned this, you have learned from this 2024, take these lessons in 2025. All right, let me know in the comment sections what are the lessons which you have learned from 2024. I am damn excited. Sit, observe, and share with me. That's what I did. I was sitting, it's been quite long. I have been scripting for this. I was thinking, what are the lessons which I have learned? I was observing. You have to observe what are the lessons you have learned. And let me know in the comment section at least one lesson. Alright, I hope this video has added some value in your life. So with this thing, let's meet in the next video. Bye bye and Happy New Year in advance.